Hi, everybody. This is Lisa, and this is Lisa English. And for this video, we're going to talk about some business expressions. So let's start with the expression in good shape, in good shape. So if somebody says a company is in good shape, it means the company has a good financial condition. It's healthy financially. And that means you don't have to worry about having too many expenses or the company not doing well. So if a company is in good shape, it has a healthy financial situation. And the next expression is look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. And this means don't worry about the small, unimportant issues. If you look at the big picture, it means you're looking at the most important points. So you don't pay attention to the small problems. And the next expression we'll talk about is heads up, heads up. And specifically, you might say, I'll give you a heads up, or please give me a heads up. And that means tell me before something happens. So it's give advance notice of something. That's a heads up. And the next expression is game plan. And you often hear this with the sentence, stick to the game plan, or let's stick to the game plan. And what this means is you don't want to change the plan. So if somebody says, hey, let's do this instead, you might say, no, let's stick to the game plan. And the next expression we'll talk about is let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Now, at a meeting, often the boss comes after everybody else. So all the employees are in the meeting room and where you're talking about just small talk. Small talk means just casual talk. You're not talking about anything important. So when the boss comes in, the boss might say, let's get down to business. And that means let's start talking about the meeting, what we're here to talk about. No more small talk. And the next expression is in the loop, in the loop. And you often hear this in a sentence like, I'm not in the loop, or you're in the loop. And what it means is you know what's happening, or you have a connection that others don't have at your meeting or in your office. So you know what's going to happen and others don't know. So it could be somebody just tells you things, or it could be you just know what's going to happen because you're connected to everything. So if you're away for a while, maybe you're on vacation, you might say, oh, well, I'm not in the loop. I don't know what's happening now. And the next expression is to be on the same page, to be on the same page. And that means you agree. You have the same idea about something. You're in agreement. So you might say, we're on the same page, so let's get down to business and start this meeting. And the next expression is multitask, multitask. And multitask means you do more than one thing at a time. So you might be writing a letter while you're on the phone, and maybe you're sending an email all at the same time. That's called multitasking. And often this is used on a resume, a business resume, to say that you are good at multitasking, which means you're good at doing more than one thing at a time. And the next expression we'll talk about is shoo-in, shoo-in. So if somebody says you're a shoo-in for the promotion, that means they expect that you're going to get it. So to be a shoo-in is to be somebody who is expected to achieve something. Where somebody gives you a promotion, somebody gives you a raise, somebody gives you a new job. So if you're a shoo-in, they expect that you will get it. And let's end this with the expression bottom line, the bottom line. So on a financial statement, the bottom line is the net income after all the expenses. So for a company to have a good bottom line, it means their financial condition is good. They're in good shape. So the bottom line is that final line that tells you how everything is. And in just talking, not on a financial statement, you might say the bottom line about what you're talking about is the most important point. That's also the bottom line. And if you're negotiating something, you might tell somebody, well, this is my bottom line. And what that means is this is the amount of money I'm willing to give you or I'm willing to accept from you. So if you're talking to a salesman and the salesman says, well, it'll cost you $100, you might say, no, $50 is my bottom line. And that means you're only willing to pay $50. Or if you're the salesperson, you might say, well, $100 is my bottom line. So that means you're only willing to accept $100. So that's bottom line. I hope you found these expressions useful. Please let me know if you have any other expressions that you can think of that are used in the business world. Or do you have any questions? Please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.